Hey guys, what's going on? Back at it again. Sixth and final video. We made it to the end. The 6-part Army Combat Fitness Test video series. I saved the 2 mile for the end, mainly because you guys have all been running 2 mile for your PT test, whether it was the APFT or the ACFT. So this is something that you have experience with. The caveat there is running it now after doing 5 events is totally different than running it after just doing push-ups and sit-ups. And what makes it that much harder is 2 of the events are really lower body leg dominant with the deadlift and with the sprint drag carry. So your legs are not gonna feel as fresh as they normally would heading into the 2 mile run after the 5 events on the ACFT as it would just with the push-ups and the sit-ups on the APFT. It doesn't mean that you can't run a competitive time or get close to what your fastest 2 mile time was. Just know it's probably not gonna happen the first time you do the ACFT or maybe even the second time you do the ACFT. But if you're someone who already is a competitive, strong runner, you're probably gonna do okay. But if you're someone who isn't the best at running, expect your time to probably have a bigger gap between the APFT and the ACFT. But the goal of this video is kind of give you some tips and tricks and things to think about when it comes to your running, how to program. I'll also have a link below for a free 8-week running program to help improve your 2 mile time. Take it or leave it, but I know it works. I've used it on myself. I've used it on hundreds of soldiers, so hopefully that can help you. But back to the meat and potatoes of the 2 mile run. Now, the vast majority of everybody in the Army has done quite a fair amount of long, slow distance running, especially if you don't have control of your PT and it's unit PT and you're just out there and it's like, all right, we're just gonna go on a 7 mile run today or we're gonna go on a 5 mile run today. And the problem with that is people think running longer distances will make running a shorter distance faster, easier. I can see why they think that, but all you do when you run 5 miles, 6 miles, 4 miles, 7 miles, you're training to run those distances at a slower pace. So those won't have the same carryover into the 2 mile as doing 400s, 800s, mile repeats, fartlek style runs. So that's the thing that you should focus your running and training energy toward. So I would eliminate the long, slow distance running if you can. If you don't have control of your unit PT, that's tough, and you're kind of at their mercy. The thing that you could do is you could start to kind of mention like, hey, I saw something on how we can actually improve everybody's 2 mile time by doing some more interval work. And the goal with the interval work is to run at a faster pace, do more repetitions, and build up your capacity to run at that fast of a speed that when you put it all together on test day for a 2 mile, you're going to be able to run faster. So that's the biggest thing to take away from this. This is going to be the shortest video that I make just because it's literally like I have the program out there. I want to give it to all of you guys, and that way it can hopefully help you and you'll be able to improve your 2 mile time. Now, the biggest thing is doing the 2 mile run or doing your interval runs or doing like the running work that I have for you. You have to know and you have to realize that going and running 2 miles fresh with nothing before it, that run is probably not going to be a true representation of what you're going to do on test day. It's most likely going to be slower on test day just because of the battery of tests that you do before it. Know that, and know that the faster you can get your 2 mile, the faster you can have your 2 mile on your freshest of days, that will carry over. Like, you will be able to run a faster 2 mile. Little things that I've been playing around with and having people try is get in like 100 air squats give yourself like a 2-minute break, and then go and run a 2 mile. It's just little things like that to just kind of put the load onto your legs that you most likely are going to feel and experience during the ACFT. So that way you can kind of not have to do 5 tests before going and training for a 2 mile. But yeah, so biggest thing, you don't need to be running 5 miles, 6 miles, 7 miles, 8 miles. And if you do, that's totally cool. But just know that that isn't going to be the things that drive your 2 mile time faster. The things that are going to do that are the interval work, the speed work, the fartlek runs, things of that nature that are going to allow you to build that speed endurance that you need for this. But the links below for the 8-week running program. Hope that can help. If you have any specific questions, feel free, hit me up in the comments below. Hope this can help, and yeah, like, good luck. We'll see you out there.